out of here a lot. There's a lot to manage here. He's actually witnessed several things. He's kind of going to give you a few ideas and updates on what's going on in the field, where he's been and what he's been seeing. And then we'll turn it over to Sergeant Jack Lamb. Captain Jason Waldron.
Nope. Go ahead, sir. So the sheriff just wanted me to kind of give you all an update on some of the things that we as the sheriff department can do. One particular thing that we have done in order to help assist in locating the missing is we have coordinated a team with a local construction company, the Texas Department of Public Safety, some fire departments from within Kerr County, a fire department from Acuña, Mexico, and we are looking and searching the deeply impacted flood debris along the river. So these areas are where a lot of this debris is bottlenecked. So it's a lot of large trees, it's a lot of the vehicles, it's a lot of home structures have built up in these areas. So we are using very heavy equipment, excavators, skid loaders, to remove this material and do a deep impact search of where this is. So what we ask is for those who are out there working, the local residents, the families of the missing, even some of the search teams. If you see these very large excavators working, please avoid these areas. We are trying to control these work sites. We have spotters on the ground. So as this material is being removed, we are looking for anything of a sign of a person that may be within this material. These operators have very limited vision with these large excavators, so please avoid these areas that they're working. We're still spotting areas up and down the river where we can take apart these materials and hopefully locate some more of the missing. So that's one main thing that we've been doing along the river to help this process.
Sergeant Lamb.
Thank you, Captain. Morning. Jonathan Lamb, Kerrville Police Department. We want to remind folks that if you've reported a loved one missing and they've returned home safely or been found safely, it's vitally important that you let us know that that person is no longer among the missing. We need to keep an accurate count, as accurate as possible. So if you've reported somebody missing and they've been recovered safely, please let us know. Go to the website kerrvillemissing.dps.texas.gov or call 830-258-1111. And once again, kerrvillemissing.dps.texas.gov, 830-258-1111. We are actively working to ensure that we have an accurate count so that we know who to look for. And now I want to talk to the people here in this community, inside the city limits of Kerrville, people in Kerr County. A few things. We know that folks are beginning to clean up, and we have large debris piles. And we ask them not to use heavy equipment to take down those debris piles until they've been checked by a search party, because it's possible there are victims in that debris pile, and we don't want to disturb that. Please give us a call, our non-emergency numbers at the police department and the sheriff's department, and let us know that you've got a debris pile that needs to be checked before you begin that level of cleanup. Sheriff Letha mentioned the burn ban. That's countywide. We need people to respect that. Do not burn during this time. And we continue to ask people to steer clear of the area and let our first responders work. Again, this operation is ongoing and continuous. Our first responders are trying to get to places to do their jobs. And people coming here from outside the community and people within the community who want to go sightsee and look at the river and see the flood damage, it's making our job very hard. We ask folks to give us room to work. I want to talk a little bit about the events that happened on the morning of July 4th. What the Kerrville Police Department and other first responders were doing in those early morning hours. And I want to start outside of Kerrville, out in Hunt. Now, for those of you who went out there yesterday with the governor, y'all know that Highway 39 crisscrosses the Guadalupe again and again and again. And all of those low water crossings, when they flood, they create islands where you can't get in and you can't get out, trapping people in their homes, trapping people in vehicles. And that's what happened on the morning of July 4th. One of our patrol sergeants lives out there in Hunt, and he got up, he got ready to go to work, and he realized when he hit the intersection of FM 1340 and Highway 39 that he was trapped on an island that was Hunt, Texas. And he saw people, dozens of people, trapped on roofs. He saw people trapped in swift moving water. He gave them encouragement over his public address system in his vehicle. He told them to be strong, that he would get to them as quickly as he could, and to hang on. And he knew he needed help. He went to another detective, Kerrville Police Department detective who lives out there, and he woke him up, and he said, "It's bad. I need you to get your gear on and come find me." And then he went back out. And for 13 hours, those two officers, along with some Hunt volunteer fire department officers,